There's a weird thing happening in 2026. As drones get smarter, more expensive, and more automated, a growing number of creators are doing the opposite. They're going backwards. Back to a drone that, by every modern standard, should be obsolete. No obstacle sensors, no AI flying, no gimmicks, and yet it keeps showing up in backpacks, travel kits, and even professional workflows. That drone is the DJI Mini 4K, and the real question in 2026 isn't, is it still good? It's why so many people refuse to replace it. The DJI Mini 4K is one of those products that never gets a dramatic send-off. No flashy successor announcement, no viral launch event, no moment where everyone collectively agrees, okay, this is outdated now. Instead, it just keeps flying, while newer drones chase bigger numbers, more sensors, more AI, more automation. The Mini 4K quietly keeps doing the one thing that matters, letting you fly, shoot, and get out of the way of your own creativity. So in this video, I'm not reviewing the Mini 4K as a budget drone. I'm reviewing it as something far more interesting in 2026, a drone that refuses to die, right? Because it solves problems most modern drones accidentally created. Now, before we get into the flying experience, there is one argument that always comes up, and it's impossible to ignore completely. The so-called DJI Ban, you've seen the thumbnails, you've read the comments. Apparently, every DJI drone is about to turn into a paperweight any day now. But here's the reality without the panic. It's February the 2026. The Mini 4K is still fully legal, still operational, still flying exactly as it always has. Most recent FCC and covered list updates focus on new authorizations, not devices that were approved years ago. The Mini 4K already passed that process. It's effectively grandfathered in, and ironically, that makes it one of the least risky DJI purchases right now. While some newer or gray market models are dealing with registration issues, region locks, or firmware uncertainty, the Mini 4K remains a true buy and fly drone. So no, legality isn't the reason people are still buying it. They're buying it despite the noise, not because of it. The more interesting concern is technical. Is a 2024 drone actually future-proof in a 2026 market obsessed with 8K and AI processing? On paper, it sounds like a losing battle, but real footage tells a different story. Many newer drones rely heavily on digital sharpening, aggressive noise reduction, and computational tricks that look impressive at first glance, but fall apart in color grading. Skin tones smear, textures flatten, everything starts to look synthetic. The Mini 4K's 100 megabits per second 4K footage doesn't try to be clever. It's clean, it's natural, and it grades beautifully. You're not losing quality by sticking with 4K. You're gaining consistency, and a more filmic image than many so-called next-gen drones manage to deliver. Then there's the thing that scares new pilots the most: no obstacle avoidance. In 2026, that sounds insane. Drones can fly themselves through forests now, so why would anyone willingly choose a drone with zero sensors? Because sensors come with trade-offs: weight, latency, interference. The Mini 4K is light, responsive, and predictable because nothing is second-guessing your inputs. It doesn't break because it saw a leaf. It doesn't refuse tight gaps. It doesn't fight you mid-shot. And that's why it actually makes you a better pilot. You learn control, you learn spacing, you learn intention. And once you do, you can fly shots that automated drones simply won't allow because they're too busy trying to protect you from yourself. In 2026, the real luxury isn't more features, it's less friction. Modern flagship drones are powerful bound, but they're exhausting. Firmware updates, AI calibration, battery drain before takeoff, menus inside menus. The Mini 4K doesn't do any of that. You unfold it, you power it on, you're airborne in under 30 seconds. It doesn't try to outthink you, it just flies. And that simplicity is exactly why experienced pilots keep coming back to it. So there's also something the industry avoids talking about: replacement psychology. When you fly a $2,000 drone, you fly scared. Every risky shot feels expensive. With the Mini 4K, that fear disappears. For the price of one flagship, you can own multiple units. That changes how you shoot, you take risks, you chase angles, you commit to the shot. Because the cost of failure is low. That freedom directly translates into better footage. This drone isn't just affordable, it's creatively liberating. And then finally, there's the one drone in 2026 that genuinely challenges the Mini 4K's philosophy, the DJI Neo 2, not by being better at flying, but by trying to remove the pilot entirely. The Neo 2 is built for creators who want the drone to work for them. Palm takeoffs, AI tracking, gesture controls, voice commands, omnidirectional obstacle sensing. It's the ultimate hands-free camera, and for solo creators that's incredibly appealing, but once the novelty fades, the differences become clear. The Neo 2's 2-axis gimbal can't match the Mini 4K's mechanical 3-axis stability. In wind, that 3rd axis matters, flight time is shorter, manual precision isn't the same, so the choice becomes philosophical. Do you want to fly, or do you want to be followed? If you want a drone that launches from your palm, follows you through a forest, and records 4K 60 without you touching a controller, the Neo 2 is unmatched. But if you care about stability, control, wind performance, and footage that still looks professional years later, the Mini 4K remains the superior tool. It doesn't have an easy button because it trusts you. And in a market flooded with automation, that's exactly why it refuses to die. Stop chasing specs, stop chasing hype, chase the light. Because in the end, it's not the drone that matters, it's the pilot behind the sticks.